This is topic 7, test review, part 1. The first problem says write negative 2x squared minus 19x plus 35x to the fifth minus 14 minus 3x cubed in standard form, then state the degree and leading coefficient. So remember, in standard form just means that the highest exponent goes first. So from you go, actually let's write it where you'd have 3x to the fifth, so that goes away. Then I have negative 3x cubed, negative 2x squared, negative 19x minus 14. The degree is the highest exponent. So the degree would be 5, and the leading coefficient is what's directly in front of that first variable. So that'd be 3. You need to make sure you are reading your problems to know exactly what to do. Simplify. Negative 5x cubed plus 7x squared minus 10x plus 20 plus 2x squared minus 17x plus 6. So with adding, I'm just dropping my parentheses. Now we're going to combine like terms. So I have negative 5x cubed. I have 7x squared, another x squared. I have an x, and then a constant. So I have negative 5x cubed, 7x squared plus 2x squared is plus 9x squared. Negative 10x minus 17x is negative 27x. And then 20 plus 6 is 26. So that would be your answer. The next one says simplify. Write your answer in standard form. So it's subtraction. 13x squared minus 15 minus 3x squared minus 10x minus 4. So the first thing I need to do is distribute this negative throughout. So I'm going to rewrite the first polynomial, drop the parentheses, then distribute that negative throughout. Negative times 3x squared is negative 3x squared. Negative times 10x is positive 10x. Negative times negative 4 is positive 4. So really this is like you are just changing this to a positive and then switching all these signs to the opposite. Now we combine like terms. I have an x squared here and an x squared here. I have a constant, and then x. 13x squared minus 3x squared is 10x squared. Then I have plus 10x, because remember, standard form, that means it's the highest exponent to the lowest. Negative 15 plus 4 would be negative 11. And that would be your answer. Number 4 says simplify, so that means you're just multiplying. So if I just did the distributed, I would do negative 2z cubed times 5z to the fifth, so negative 10z to the 8th. Remember, you add your exponents. Negative 2z to the third times z to the third, negative 2z to the 6th, negative 2z to the third times 8, it's negative 16z to the third. You can also do the box method if you want, and you would just look like this. And you would multiply. All right. Excuse me. Find the product. Box method. I have a 2 by 3. So I'm going to do 2 by 3. So I have 5x to the fourth, negative 4, 2x cubed, 14x, negative 2. 5x to the fourth times 2x cubed is 10x to the 7th, because you add 5x to the fourth times 14x. You take 14 times 5, which is 0, 2, so that'd be 70. 70x to the fifth 5x to the fourth times negative 2 would be negative 10x to the fourth. Negative 4 times 2x to the third, it's going to be negative 8x to the third. Negative 4 times 14x, so again, 14 times 4. 6, 1, 4, 5, so 56, negative 56x. Negative 4 times negative 2 is positive 8. So I just write this in standard form. So I'm going to have 10x to the 7th plus 70x to the 5th minus 10x to the 4th minus 8x cubed minus 56x plus 8. There's nothing I can combine, so that would be your final answer. Find the area and the perimeter of the rectangle. So remember, the area is you're multiplying length times height. Perimeter, you add all of your sides. So this would be the same on each side, just so you're aware. All right, so area. I'm going to have 3x minus 5 times 2x minus 9. If I do the box, 2 by 2, 3x minus 5, 2x minus 9. 2x times 3x is 6x squared. 3x times negative 9 is negative 27x. Negative 5 times 2x is negative 10x. Negative 5 times negative 9 is 45. Combine like terms, so 6x squared. You can combine these to make it negative 37x plus 45. So then we're going to look at the perimeter. The perimeter, you add all of them together. So you have 3x minus 5 plus 2x minus 9 plus 3x minus 5 plus 2x minus 9. Combine like terms. So I have 3x plus 2x plus 3x plus 2x. So 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10x. Then I have negative 5, negative 9, negative 5, negative 9. Negative 5 minus 9 is negative 14. Minus 5 is negative 19. Minus 9 is negative 28. Find the product. 5x minus 2 squared. That's all that's saying is 5x minus 2 times 5x minus 2. So if I did the box method, I would have 5x minus 2, 5x minus 2. 5x times 5x is 25x squared. 5x times negative 2 is negative 10x. Negative 2 times 5x is negative 10x. And negative 2 times negative 2 is a positive 4. Combined my like terms, 25x squared minus 20x plus 4. Okay, find the product. 4x minus 5 times 4x plus 5. Again, I am just going to, I'm going to FOIL this time. So 4x times 4x is 16x squared. 4x times 5 is 20x. Negative 5 times 4x is negative 20x. Negative 5 times 5 is negative 25. 16x squared, 20x minus 20x is just 0. So you have 16x squared minus 25. And that is going to do it for part 1.